Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope you're fine. I'm fine too. Alright, welcome to the class. It's lecture 4 of elementary level and you are learning English at home with Muhammad Hamad. Okay, so it was very interesting to read your hobbies from lecture 3's assignment and I really enjoyed. Okay. Oh my god. If I talk about my hobbies, they are quite different. I am a type of very thoughtful person. I enjoy spending time alone sometime and sometimes with friends. It gives me a good feeling. I enjoy spending time with me. I usually talk to myself. It helps me improve my own decisions. I recall sometimes my good memories and sometimes I review my decisions, what went wrong. I sometimes spend time with my family as well and I discuss with them, especially with my mother or father. Most of the time I spend time with my father and we discuss the son and father discuss the different topics and my hobby goes like that. Alright, so you would be confused what's going on. Yes, I described my hobby and that is going to be the today's topic. We are going to talk about saying why you like your hobby or saying why you like your hobby or why do you like your hobby. Okay, there were different confusions. Some of the students wrote their sentences separately. And some of the students' assignment was excellent, but they need improvement as well. So today we are going to summarize it and try to remove our confusions. There are different examples. My very basic question is why do we talk about hobby? So why do we discuss or why do we ask hobby? You know why? Yes, one of the reasons of asking hobby is that by knowing the hobby of a person you can not judge, you can guess the personality of a person, like however like is what type of the person he is. If he is if he likes to do sports, so he is a bit athletic and he is a bit energetic, he likes reading books, so he is very knowledgeable. If he likes to do arts and crafts, so he or she is very creative. Like you can guess the type or the personality or basically the mindset, the different things. What hobbies help the person to know what type or what sort of person he or she is. ये हमें मदद करती है किस तरह का बंदा बंदी है ये और क्या like what can be in detail. I guess you got it. So whenever you describe your hobby, whenever you say your hobby, it is very important that you should describe it as well. Not everyone, but when you're talking to your friends and you are doing conversation, so you should it can help you to make your conversation longer. Okay, if simply I ask you the question, what is your hobby? So you answer that my hobby is playing cricket, and that's it. Now try to explain it, describe it. Fine. How we can describe it? There are some of the examples, some of the sentences I have brought for you. For example, I really enjoy going to the gym because one of the students discuss about the gym. So especially boys like to go gym and they like to build up their muscles. So they can why do people go to the gym? If anyone asks me about that, so I would probably मैं शायद जवाब दूँ कि what I think. I have very little experience of gym, so I would say if someone asks me what's your hobby, what do you do when you get free time, what do you do in your spare time? Like I say, I have many hobbies. One of my hobbies is going gym. And I enjoy going gym because it really it helps me it keeps me fit. It helps me to be more energetic. I feel motivated, and I have some time to chit chat with my friends, and I really like the environment. It really it really freshens me out. It's really a cool environment, and we have different activities. So in short, it really makes me refreshed. Fine. So yeah, you will think, of course, you will think, but when you will speak twice or thrice, 2 or 3 times, it will be a bit natural. Okay. So for one more example, I would like to give. For example, if I say most of the girls like cooking. So if I ask you the question, what do you do when you get time? So the answer can be when usually I don't get time, but when I get time, I like cooking. When I get time in my spare time, I try new recipes, and I just try it for myself. I cook for myself and for my family as well. And why? Because I feel I just enjoy cooking. It makes me feel really proud, and I feel it's a type of some type of experiments, but it's really fascinating. You can go in more depth. Actually, I have no experience in cooking. I cannot tell my like feelings. But when you are in your hobby, or while you are like when you get free time and you have some hobbies, so you know better like what are its benefit, what are its impact, क्या फायदे हैं, आप कैसा feel करते हैं, तो just express it. Got it? So how it goes, like it goes in that way. इस तरह आप बता सकते हैं. One more example I give you. It gives you something interesting to do with my hands. If I say, for example, some people like to do something with their hands, like hands and crafts, like something artwork. So if I ask you what's your hobby, so you have the answer like I like art, like I like doing artwork because I really enjoy doing it, and it helps me to do something with my hands, and it's very interesting to make things. So like most of the time I use the things which are not of use, or like a scrap. But when I come up with something interesting, so it really makes me really happy, and I feel really enjoyable. Okay, I feel really I really enjoy doing it. Like somewhat you can express, you can go in detail. Last but not the least, my hobbies are all creative. Sometimes your hobbies are creative. Like some people like to dig and look for something, like finding creative hobbies. There can be like there are many hobbies which can be creative. Yeah, surfing, like normally students like to surf different websites, and they look for the different ideas. Some people like to read books and just get the idea, get the story, and then just they make their mind. So the creative, you can go with your detail. If I talk about my hobbies, there are different hobbies I possess. One of my hobbies is studying English stories or English books, and writing blogs is one of my favorite hobby. Why do I write? For now I can explain more about my hobby, because I really enjoy doing it. So my hobby, when I get time, I write blogs. Because when I write blogs, I feel I find myself in a very different zone. I just, some ideas come in my mind, and I just make out what can happen in next. I just try to make out the story sometimes, and I really enjoy doing it. Plus it gives me chance to know my own abilities. It helps me because due to it I read a lot, and reading enhances my English skills, and it improves my vocabulary as well. So that's why I really enjoy doing it, and my hobby is makes me feel really fascinating. So see, it's my hobby, and I can explain it better. You can explain your hobby more better than me. Thank you so much. That's the completion. That is basically the close-up of our hobbies. Today we are going to learn one grammar point, one more grammar topic, and that is infinitive and gerund. Okay, so let's discuss infinitive and gerund with like, had, prefer. There are different rules, so let's go on.